Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our study on mind rubrics. So, let's start with our rubric for today, that is audacity. So, what does audacity mean? Audacity means to show courage or confidence of a kind that other people find shocking or rude, right? So, if you see this picture, this old man is his boss, and this employee is showing that I will do this, I will achieve, you are nobody, you don't understand how to run this company, I know what to do and I am going to do it, I am going to say that what you did is wrong, right? So this is a very courageous thing. It requires a lot of courage to tell your boss that you are wrong, that this is not right, this is right. Okay, now you can do this humbly also. You can say, no sir, I feel instead of this will work better because that's in the interest of our company, etc., etc. You can explain it, you can uh, tell your point of view. But if you are, you know, instead of pointing out your view, if you are boasting, if you are trying to say that, I am the one right here, you don't know anything, it's quite rude, it's quite wrong for you to tell someone so senior that you are an, you're not right, you're wrong. And also in such a manner, you can see his body language, you can see how he's talking. It's to other people who are looking at how he's talking with the boss, it's shocking. Matlab, you can see the boss is also a little bit embarrassed and shy. How can he talk with me like that? So this is what audacity is. You are courageous, but is it is not in the right manner. The courage is not being shown in the right manner. Huh? Or if you take this picture where you see that a person is walking on the rope on in between two big mountains, and this walking on the rope is very dangerous, it's very risky. You may die if you fall down by mistake, but you are not taking any advice by your colleagues, by your friends, by your family. You are just you know wanting to do it just like that. No, I just want to do it, but there's no sense in doing it. You are just doing it in spite of the advice of others. Hmm? This high risk and showing a lot of courage in a situation is part of audacity. But if that courage or audacity is being uh, not rightly conveyed, is being not shown for the right reasons, and if it is hurting other people, if it is insulting other people, if it is mm, making someone sad, and only to show off yourself, and there is no other intention, that is audacity. Hmm? So in audacity, what we see is they take a lot of risk, they show a lot of courage, they act out of that courage, but it is very, very outrageous. It's too much outside, and it is very awkward to people out around there and outside. They are shocked, they are surprised, and they feel strange. What is he doing? Why is he doing this? Why is he acting like this? Huh? Something that is traditionally considered not right. Like for example, if you see a patient who comes to you, who is a 7 8 year old child, and he talks to you, or he calls you by your name and says that you don't understand, you why is the chair like this, mm, at when the mother tells him that, this is not right, you should not do this, then he'll say, who are you to teach me? Mm. There is a kind of rebellious attitude. This is very important, rebelliousness. So in audacity, there is, you are doing something out of courage, and you are rebelling against the status quo, and but your rebel is creating disharmony. It is not smooth, right? So that is audacity. And then what are the remedies for audacity? The first remedy that is given in Kent's repertory is Aconite. In Aconite, we see that more than courage, we familiarize Aconite for its fear of death, sudden death, predicts the time of his death, right? So, this predicting time of death, and in people who look very stout, very healthy, strong, and then you feel they are so strong, they are so well built. How is this man getting so scared? He looks so strong. This is Aconite state. Now I searched a lot of, provings, references, other materia medicas to find, mm, in what way Aconite manifests audacity, and I could not find a lot of things. So I really don't know how in Aconite audacity is seen. If any one of you have any reference or any experience, we will really like to know that. Please share that in the comment section. Now, coming to the next remedy is Agaricus. Now, Agaricus is actually a drug remedy. There is it's a mushroom, and from that mushroom we prepare drug. And if you take that drug, it is generally taken by um, artists who want to do activities, which are um, in a very coordinated manner, which are in a very uh, mm, artistic manner, and which require a lot of skill, ability, and which require a lot of coordination. If you remember, one of the main symptoms of agaricus is loss of coordination, walks in an unsteady gait, alcoholic gait, because they have lost their coordination of the muscles. And agaricus is taken by artists to increase and to do very complicated actions or complicated behavior skills which require a lot of coordination, like throwing balls and catching all three balls one after another, like this picture that we saw. This requires a lot of coordination to walk on this rope with lot of balance and do uh, this action. To do such risky actions which require a lot of coordination, balance, and which involve risk, such actions are very commonly seen in the remedy agaricus, right? That is what agaricus audacity is like. Now the next remedy is mercurius. In mercurius, what you will see is that the Mercury is very rebellious. They rebel. They don't like mm, the harmony of what is going on here. They want to do something. They want to do it impulsively. I want to go and pluck the mango from someone else's farm, right? Now you say, no, no, this is my farm, you can't do it. So they get angry, they start rebelling, they start fighting, they will get into violent fights. This is how mercury is. They are very very violent and very very destructive in their actions. It's a syphilitic remedy, very very violent, destructive in their action. It is known as a anarchist, which creates disharmony. I want to what, for example, I want to, okay, nowadays one of the this is I want to eat um, cow's meat. Okay, now this is what, there is a lot of restriction, there is a lot of rules and regulation in place, but this guy is hellbound. He just wants to eat it, and he wants to fight. He will file lawsuits, he will do all kinds of things. He will create a lot of ruckus everywhere. He will he will do dharnas, and the these such धरना को इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं, मोर्चा, धरना, okay, I am not finding the right English word for it. Such fights end up आंदोलन, okay, such street fights end up in being very violent. They will destroy the car, they will destroy the bus, they will destroy some hoardings, etc. It's a very violent kind of rebel that Mercury will get into. The last remedy is opium. In opium, what we see is that they are very, very rebellious. Sorry, in opium, what we will see is that even in the face of danger, opium seems to be fearless. In the last rubric, we learned opium that it is to do with fear of suffering, pain, and they cannot take the pain and painlessness. That is the main theme of opium. Another aspect of opium is that they are fearless in the face of danger. So I remember one case of Dr. Sankaran where one of his patient was there in the 26/11 attacks in the Taj Hotel, and he was in the room, and the terrorists entered that room, and they just fired and killed all the people in that room, and somehow this guy got saved, and he was just lying down, and so they thought everybody is dead, and they just went away, and he was just lying there. And he said, and his main experience in that situation was, I didn't feel anything. People asked me, how did you feel that the terrorists were killing people, they were murdering, you must be very scared, you must be terrified. He says, no, I didn't feel anything, nothing I felt. Everybody asked me this question, I felt nothing. So this is how opium is. Even in the face of danger, even in the face of violence happening everywhere, even there they can just stand like it's nothing is happening here. It's just a usual day. Nothing is wrong over here. All is well. What is there to feel? It's not good, not bad. Nothing affects. They are unaffected, like we learned last time. Either opium is extremely affected, too much affected by a thing, or even by such intense things, they are unaffected. They are still in their meditative, liberated phase where nothing affects me. I'm just in that state of mind where nothing affects me. No pain, no harm affects me. So that is opium. So opium is also a very good remedy for people who have fear of operations, terrified by the pain and suffering of operation. So in such cases also, like calcarea carb, one of the important remedies, opium, to reduce the fear of pain and suffering of the operation. There are no sub-rubrics in this. Cross references are courageous, insolent, and presumptuous. I shall make another video to explain the sub-rubrics. So that is what we have for today. I hope that you learned something from the rubric for today. We really look forward for your comments and your suggestions for the future videos.